In my last post, I subjected innocent bystanders to my first attempts at playing music in public. This time, I convert a cargo van into a solo tour bus for my new adventures. I thought about what to buy for a long time. An RV sounded boring and expensive, and I didn't really want to tow a trailer. I seriously considered an off-road truck camper, but in the end, I bought a Ford Transit Connect with a high roof. The mileage was good enough for everyday driving, and I could park for the night just about anywhere without attracting attention. Besides, there's something kind of cool about getting up in the morning and driving off without getting out of your pajamas. Let me say right now, I have no appreciable skills when it comes to electrical work, cabinet making, sewing, or any of the other myriad skills required to convert a cargo van. Would my van look like a 10-year-old's treehouse on wheels? I had no way of knowing. I began by removing the divider cage, headliner, and all the interior trim. Then I added a layer of adhesive sound deadener and carpeted the wheel wells to reduce road noise. I'm guessing road noise is going to get to be a thing after a few hundred miles. Since I needed a 3-season camper, I had to add some insulation. I used sheets of polyiso for the big areas and then filled in the gaps with Thinsulate, which is used in winter clothing. It was easy to work with and non-toxic. The floor is made from birch plywood that is completely free of formaldehyde and finished with a soy-based, ultra-low Voc stain and water-based low Voc floor finish. After reading some horror stories from people who bought new RVs and started experiencing breathing problems and headaches, I thought it might be a good idea to look for materials that wouldn't outgas. 2 golf cart batteries power the living quarters and are recharged either by driving or by plugging into a household outlet. Designing the system took a little more time than I thought because, as it turns out, adding 120 volts to a metal vehicle is not something you want to do by trial and error. For the walls, I cut masonite panels and covered them with outdoor furniture upholstery, so they'd be more or less waterproof and therefore easy to wash. I fastened them with metal screws and added plastic caps to hide their little screw heads. Cutting a 14-inch hole in the roof of my new van was a leap of faith, and it required my complete attention. Actually, it went pretty well, and what I was left with was a fan that would operate in the rain or while I was driving, and did a great job of cross-ventilation. I made the bed module with interleaved slats so it would serve as a bench during the day and slide out to form a bed at night. It's hinged to provide access to the jack compartment in the house battery and has plenty of storage underneath. The office module has a fold-down door that serves as a desk. A DC panel provides USB charging and 12-volt plugs. A slide-out kitchen module is built into the bottom of the office. There's a sink, a cutting board, and a propane stove. And in good weather, I can access the kitchen from the outside of the sliding door. I added a clothing bin above the cab. And all 3 modules are easy to remove when I need to haul cargo. Looking back, I probably should have waited until I had more van experience before I decided on a final design. But at the time, it was really important to me to create a physical manifestation of an intangible dream. And it was a great first step towards a new and more deliberate life.